Hi everybody, welcome back. Cars and Guitars, back on the 66 Beaumont. I got the inner and outer wheel tubs cut out, and I got the trunk floor ready to butt weld in. And I got to do some plug welds along where the rails are, so I got it all marked and drilled out on the floor pan. And I'll get it in there and do a few spot welds, and then I'll tack it across the back, and then I'll cut and butt weld it right along the back there. I had to put a new support around the bolt there because I tried to take the body mount out and it tore all apart. It was all rusted and rotten. So that's it, the old one there. So I made a new one, got it welded in place. And all these old cars like this, if we're going to change the body mounts, all the bolts, this is the bolt from the other side. That's what was left of it. So, you know, when you see these cars on Kijiji, people saying there's an off-frame restoration, if you don't see all new body mounts in there, they know that that car was never off the frame. And pretty much all the bolts and all the mountings are all going to be rotten underneath. So, something to check for when you're buying a car, an older car that you're going to restore, or somebody's restored and got it for sale, and they're lying about having done a full restoration on it. See in here, I got to put some pieces in there, but it's not as bad as the other side was. The other side I had to rebuild all the inside in there, and it was all gone and rotten. So this side's not too bad. Just a bit of surface rust on it, which will get blasted later, but I'll do the same as I did on the other side. You can see there's some holes there, up in here, and up in there. I'll have to make some patches for there, but it just seems to be on the ends there. Through the center, it's all pretty solid. That's where the supports go under the floor. I'll just make some new pieces for there. Get those butt welded in. And we're still waiting to hear on this quarter panel. No news, that's why I only got it cut up there halfway. Because we're not sure how long it's going to take to get the new one in or what's going to be available. So we end up putting a partial quarter. It's only going to go up to the top here somewhere, so I'm not taking any much more off that quarter for now. So right now I'm going to get this trunk floor welded in. I got a jack underneath the floor support with a block of wood there holding it up straight because it'll sink down in the back. And I did the same on the other side when I welded in the floor pan on that side and that body mount to keep it straight. So I can get that all welded in, and once that's all welded in place, I can pull that jack out. It'll stay straight across the back. It won't be sunk down. It's got a bit of a tilt to it, so any water that spills in will drain out towards the there's a little drain plug there. So it's got a bit of a contour there, but it's supposed to be flat all across the top, and when it's all cut out, it all sinks down. So I got the jack there to make sure it's straight, and everything's already lined up, ready to go. So I'm going to start welding this in now, and I might put the little quarter extension on, or for the trunk extension, it goes onto the quarter here. But we'll see. I might leave that off because on the other side I had to bend up this end piece here to go into the inner wheelhouse with the extension on there. So I might wait till I get the inner tub. Or the quarter, actually. We need the quarter on because if you put those inner tubs in, there's a bit of play on them because they're aftermarket. So if it's forward or back a bit when I put that quarter on, the quarter might not go all the way to the end. It'll have a big wide gap between the door and the quarter, or it'll be too tight and hitting on the door, and then I'll end up having to cut or move it again later. So I like to test fit everything before anything gets welded in. That's the way it should be done. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching Cars and Guitars. I'm John Bluen.